Hello, my name is Gary, and I was raised in the Western United States, so I'm a native English speaker. I hope that you will enjoy this YouTube channel. Thank you for joining us.
IELTS writing samples. The graph below shows the number of inquiries received by the Tourist Information Office in one city over a 6-month period in 2011. Summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparisons where relevant. The provided line chart depicts the data regarding the volume of inquiries directed to a tourist information office within a specific city throughout the initial half of 2011, categorized by 3 distinct communication methods. Overall, the data reveals that visitors to the city primarily made inquiries in person and via telephone, while the option of letters or emails was less popular. Remarkably, the number of inquiries made in person saw the most notable increase among the different communication methods. In January, just under 800 inquiries were dispatched to the Tourist Information Office via mail, with a subsequent slight decline to 700 inquiries 2 months later. Opposite changes were seen in the figures for inquiries sent in person and by calling, which grew from about 400 to 800 inquiries and from 900 to 1,000 inquiries, respectively. From March to June, the Tourist Information Office saw a continuous rise in inquiries received through direct interactions and telephone conversations, increasing by 1,900 and 1,600 inquiries, respectively. In contrast, the number of inquiries received via written correspondence dropped by 300 inquiries in May and remained steady in the final month. The line chart displays data depicting the number of inquiries made to a tourist information office in a particular city during the initial 6 months of 2011. This information is segmented based on 3 different communication methods. To sum up, the data reflects that the majority of inquiries directed to the Tourist Information Office in the city were through in-person visits or telephone calls, while a smaller portion came in the form of letters or emails. Remarkably, there was substantial surge in the number of in-person inquiries compared to other communication methods. Approximately 800 inquiries were sent to the Tourist Information Office through mail in January, followed by a slight decrease to 700 inquiries 2 months later. Conversely, there was an opposite trend in the number of inquiries made in person and by phone, which increased from around 400 to 800 inquiries and from 900 to 1,000 inquiries, respectively. Between March and June, the Tourist Information Office observed a consistent increase in the inquiries received through direct interactions and telephone conversations, with a rise of 1,900 and 1,600 inquiries, respectively. In contrast, the number of inquiries received via written correspondence decreased by 300 inquiries in May and remained unchanged in the subsequent month. The table below shows information about the population of New Zealand from 2011 to 2012 by age group. Summarize the information by selecting and reporting the main features and make comparisons where relevant. The table presents information regarding the population of New Zealand from 2011 to 2012, categorized by age groups. In general, there was an upward trend observed in New Zealand's population. The age group of 65 and above experienced the most notable growth, while the younger age groups, particularly those under 39, saw a decline. In the adolescent group, there was a slight decrease of approximately 1,800 individuals in 2012, representing a 0.2% decline from the initial count of 801,750. A similar percentage decline can be observed in adult age bracket 15 to 39 years old, which had nearly twice the population size of the adolescent group. In the 40 to 64 age category, the population increased by approximately 60,000 individuals within 1 year, representing a 0.6% rise from the initial count of 1,400,000. Meanwhile, the 65 and older cohort experienced significant growth of 4%, adding nearly 400,000 individuals, which was more than 6 times greater than the growth observed in the 40 to 46 age group. In 2012, New Zealand's population experienced a net increase of 60,000 individuals, bringing the total population to 4,460,000, reflecting a growth rate of 0.6%. The provided table offers insights into New Zealand's population structure between 2011 and 2012, categorized by different age groups. Overall, New Zealand's population showed an upward trajectory, with the 65 and older demographic experiencing the most substantial growth, while populations under the age of 39 declined. For the adolescent group, there was a minor decrease of about 1,800 individuals in 2012, equivalent to a 0.2% drop from the initial count of 801,750. Similarly, a comparable percentage decline was observed in the adult age bracket, 15 to 39 years old, which had a population size nearly double that of the adolescent group. Examining the 40 to 64 age category, it saw an increase of about 60,000 individuals within a year, marking a 0.6% rise from the initial count of 1,400,000. In contrast, the 65 older cohort experienced significant growth of 4%, adding nearly 400,000 individuals, which is over 6 times greater than the growth observed in the former group. In 2012, the overall population of New Zealand saw a net growth of 60,000 individuals, resulting in a total population of 4,460,000, indicating a 0.6% increase.